Hey, I'm Pastor Mark. Paul says in Romans chapter 8, verse 28, that all things work together for good for those who love God. Now, what exactly does that mean? Let me tell you a story. I am in the midst of a little do-it-yourself project. I've been remodeling my house, major reconstruction, taking our house from a 3-bedroom, 2-bath to a 6-bedroom, 5-bath house. And so I spend a lot of time at the lumberyard, doing all the work myself, and every time I go into the big city, I stop by places like Home Depot or Lowe's, and I pick up another round of supplies, and I've kind of developed a little bit of a quirk when I do it. It seems now that almost every time I go in and buy a new batch of supplies, I always pick up a bucket. I go in, if I'm buying plumbing supplies, I grab a bucket, and like this one, I grab a bucket, go grab my plumbing supplies, and check out, buy the bucket, bring it home. Go in to buy electrical supplies, I grab a bucket, fill it with electrical supplies. I go in to buy nails, I grab a bucket. I once went in to buy a little package of razor blades and a box of staples, but I grabbed a bucket to carry it home in. You can ask my wife, everywhere you look in our house, I have a bucket. I've got buckets full of plumbing stuff. I've got buckets full of drywall stuff. I got buckets full of electrical stuff. I've got buckets full of stuff to go in. I've got buckets full of stuff to go out. I've got buckets full of new nails. I've got buckets full of old nails. I've got buckets upstairs. I've got buckets downstairs. I've got buckets on the stairs. It's as if I've determined that no matter what my project is for the day, whether that project is fixing a problem or whether that project holds promise of completion, that whatever it is, as long as I have a bucket close, I can get it done. That has to be what I've determined. In fact, I've already got a plan to go into the city to pick up some more supplies, and I intend to get another bucket. Let's now look back at Paul's verse there, what Paul says. All things work together for good for those who love God. Let me put it into practical terms. Paul is telling us that at the end of the day, whether that day has been full of problem or whether that day is full of promise, that when it's all said and done, if we keep God close to our heart, close to our soul, close to our mind, close to our strength, if we keep God close, it'll be all right. In fact, through all the circumstances of our life, whether it be problem or pain, pleasure or promise, we can have the peace of God if we love Him, keeping Him close to our heart, our soul, our mind, and our strength. I can have His peace. You can too.